Hello, this is Sonsonmushi. Welcome, if you're new to the channel, and then if you're not, welcome back. This is going to be a pick a card reading on should I reach out. So, yeah, title kind of says it all. So if you're wondering if you should reach out, hopefully if you're guided to these messages that these resonate with you, go ahead and pick a reading number 1, number 2, or number 3, and you can go to the timestamps below to easily access those readings. So reading number 1, a crystal I'll kind of be focusing on. If this calls out to you, that might help for reading 1. This is Goldstone. And then reading number 2, we've got Indigo Gabbro. And then for reading number 3, we've got Amazonite. Yeah, so go ahead and click the timestamp, and we are going to go ahead and get started. And yeah, thank you all for being here. Hopefully this video is helpful. So, for reading number 1, Goldstone, should I reach out? So, we get the 10 of Cups already, and the 10 of Cups. So, emotionally, this is a very powerful connection. Two of Wands. The time to communicate will come. Plan for it, though. So, I hear plan for this communication. If you feel ready to, like, if you're feeling ready that you've got everything you need right now to settle down, then perfect, you know, communicate. And then the message I'm getting, though, is that maybe you don't feel 100% ready. Maybe there's, like, maybe your higher self, or you just get the intuition, you know, that you've got more planning to do, that you've got more growing for your own self before coming together with this person, before reaching out even. So I feel right now is a time of planning versus communicating, and that with communicating, the 5 of Swords comes out again. You can communicate, it's just kind of, if you communicate, you will learn, of course, and that's like that's the main thing you'll get from it. You won't get the ultimate outcome. You won't get like a victory even. You'll just kind of get lessons learned. So if you communicate, it will teach you a lot, and it may hurt a lot too, but it will teach you a lot to help you come together for the future. The High Priestess. So you probably know this, you've probably experienced this, you probably have been in this connection and reached out a lot before with that 5 of Swords energy, where you learned that it didn't accomplish union, but it did accomplish like learning lessons, you know. So if that resonates with you, Spirit's kind of saying you kind of already do have your answer for if you should reach out right now or not. And then the Queen of Cups. Intuitively, it's even though you know if this is a hard time, like you do miss this person, I would say, and do long for this connection, and it's like everything in your world right now kind of reminds you of this connection, of like, I kind of get this vibe of like, man, this would be so much like easier if I had a partner with me. And Spirit's saying you do have that partner, they just are not here right now in the physical world. And so with that in mind, if they are spiritually connected and committed to this connection, then you're working together right now. If they had everything figured out and would be here for you, then you would have to step it up and be ready, you know? So if there's pain with the separation right now, if there's longing or feeling like hopeless or feeling like you need this person to help you out in some way, or it would be very nice if they helped you out, Spirit is saying you're not wrong. Like, it would be nice if they helped you out. However, that goes to show how much more healing you've got for yourself, and that you can get out of this situation and that when you do get out of the situation, the coming together in the future will be even more worth it because you got yourself there and they also got themselves there too. So I feel you're both working on yourselves right now. You both have a lot going on, and yeah, you're just very conflicted. There's a lot of different ideas you have, like a lot of different directions. You kind of feel a bit lost maybe. It's like you kind of know what you need to do right now, but motivation wise you're torn apart, like with a lot of different ideas, so to speak, or like different directions, and there's just a lot going on. Maybe you're like busy like helping a lot of people around you, like a people pleaser is something that I've heard from a few people recently. So like, you know, you might be taking a lot of time to help with a lot of different people's like tasks and stuff, and Spirit is kind of saying like that this is a learning opportunity to really like cut out all those other responsibilities and just listen to your own self and your own responsibilities of what you need to do for your life. And that might be a very important lesson right now, that when that stuff happens, it does feel like wanting like to reach out to this person, because it's like, wow, you're doing so much for all these people around you. You kind of want someone to help you, you know? So Spirit is saying you can do this. You just have to put yourself first and speak your mind and see how that goes and see how it makes you feel. Stand up for yourself and see how it makes you feel. And then you might be surprised. You might feel quite good. You might feel appreciated. You might feel like, ooh, you treated yourself good just now. You like stood up for yourself and like got what you wanted, which is like being there for yourself and like stuff like that. Even so, I still strongly feel throughout all of this, you might be missing the connection a lot throughout this journey. So this sounds like it's going to be a very tough journey ahead, but it is going to bring a new beginning with this person. This is what's being planned with the Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands. This is being planned, yeah. And then a final card on the back, we get the Six of Cups, reconciliation, deep past life or like childhood emotional connection. So you feel like this person is like your best friend, you know? That type of connection is very powerful, and it's mutual. It is real. This is what the soul connection is. So it can be painful to be apart, but just trust you guys are always in this together, spiritually and emotionally, and it's just a matter of putting in the work towards yourself and seeing where the other person is at later on. But very positive cards with them. We got the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups, you know, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands. These are all very positive cards. That's pretty much it for the should you reach out. I'm just kind of look at what a future energy between you two may look like. What is the future energy of this connection? We get the Queen of Wands. We get one of patience, understanding, and independence. So keep being open to all the infinite possibilities and be as independent as you can be. Keep striving towards your independence. Once you are there, I feel that is the time to know what you want. And if the connection can be there for you at that time, or if someone else is there, that will give you direction on what to do. Six of Pentacles, yeah. You deserve someone who gives you the same amount of time that you give them. And so the future energy definitely has that. So yeah, you will get that person. You are going to attract that person, and it can very well be this connection. But in the future, once you have everything you need, it'll matter, of course, but at the same time, like it'll be worth it, whoever it is. So those are the final messages for reading number 1. I hope they resonated with you guys, and if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description below, and yeah, we can get started on that. So I'm sending lots of love and light to you guys. Peace out. So for reading number 2, we get Indigo Gabbro. So this is a should I reach out? So I'm just going to take one card. The Hermit. I'm getting no. You can, but I'm getting that there's some deep understanding within yourself that needs to be found at this time. So you might be soul searching right now. Yeah, so you gotta maintain your physical space right now, your 3D world. You gotta keep moving forward with it and keep doing stuff. But you've also got to keep that foundation and then go within yourself and find out what it is that you're doing, what it is that you want, and to find out more about who you truly are, how you truly feel about yourself in this world and this connection. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of truth and clarity that you might be seeking. And Spirit is saying you can find it within yourself and your outside world will follow. The lessons you learn within yourself, it'll reflect. So, another message. This is about letting go. This is about the more you seek how you truly feel and find how you truly feel, the more very like negative or depressing or anxious thoughts or past emotions or past experiences, you'll be able to let that go and feel a huge sense of relief. Whatever this letting go is, this is letting go of hurt. This is letting go of things that don't feel good, and that brings in energy that does feel good. So this is letting go of like fear and then filling yourself with hope. And then grow, a space for healing. Ooh, a message. So Spirit might be giving you subtle or very like noticeable signs that now is a time of rest and healing. Now is a time of creating a safe place for yourself. If you don't feel safe in your situation, Spirit is saying like listen to messages and we'll guide you to ideas that will bring you to somewhere safe. Yeah, so that's a strong message coming out. And then a final deck I'm going to use is this. So that's what's going on. And now I'm just going to kind of dabble in the connection just because it didn't really go into the connection. So let's see how you feel about the person. You feel like you have stepped away from them and you're kind of moving on. How they feel is the Four of Pentacles. Now it's that they... okay, I thought my video stopped. So now it's that they are holding on to this connection in the physical world. So they might be making it difficult for you to step away. That's what I'm getting. So they're doing something that makes it difficult for you to step away. Whether that's literally in the physical world, like they reach out to you, or like they think about you, or they have some sort of hold on this connection. So, but by going within yourself and letting go, it's kind of like, it's like they're holding on to this connection and they're pulling at it with you, and you're on the other end of the rope, but it's like you can just let go of the rope. And they may be tugging on it, making it feel like you can't let go of the rope, creating like intenseness or whatever, like some stress with it, but it's like you're kind of just like learning more and more to just let it go and to step away. So that's what's going on, I think. And then with how else you are feeling very good on your own, very independent. This is the Nine of Pentacles. They are feeling, with being able to let that go, they are feeling about moving on emotionally and moving to a smoother place in their life. And then connectively, you get the Four of Wands. So doing this energetically brings you closer together. It strengthens the bond in terms of trust. If this is a connection you want, it kind of needs to be stepped away from at this time. You both kind of need to go your separate ways and find within yourselves whatever it is that you're seeking. There's more clarity There's more truth you're trying to find within yourself. And this situation, if it's not super full of honesty and truth, then you've definitely got to step away with it, because you perhaps want to only be in alignment with things that are honest and true. So that's just what I'm getting. And then with this in mind, some future energy about how you might be thinking or feeling about them. 6 of Pentacles. And then, so I'm getting how you're going to be feeling about them is the amount of time you give them is now the amount of time they give you. So if they are holding on or making it difficult before, I see that they let that go and they're going to match with you and kind of be equal with this connection. And then how they feel about you is they feel like they understand that everything that played out happened already and it happened for a reason, and that it's okay to move on and forgive themselves and perhaps forgive you or forgive whoever in their whole life, you know, just like a lot of forgiveness and understanding of just like, hey, everybody deserves to feel forgiven once we learn what happened. We all deserve to figure that out and like kind of feel cleansed and energy cleared and stuff like that, so long as we like actually learn. So yeah, very interesting connection I'm getting. And then a final connected energy with this in mind, we get Princess of Cups. This is very, yeah, it seems this connection is very much about healing yourselves. So yeah. And then depending on your guys' situation, maybe this is someone you're trying to come back with someday, maybe not. Whatever it is though, a big purpose of this connection is to learn about yourselves and to love yourselves first. So that is a big message I'm kind of getting through and through. So I hope those messages resonate. Thank you all for being here. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me and kind of tap into your specific situation, you can check the description below. And yeah, hope that resonated. Sending lots of love and light to you guys. Take care. Peace out. Oh, and if you're still here, a final message that I do get is that this is a very strong connection. I do feel there is a lot of trust involved with this connection, and that's always really good. I do see where the honesty card went, that this is a very honest connection, whatever, like spiritually. I don't know what it is in the 3D world, but spiritually it's very honest. Whatever it is that you're feeling for this connection. Alright, that's it. Peace out. So reading number 3, Amazonite. Should you reach out at this time? I'm gonna use this deck. Because I don't think I've used... No, I did earlier. I think. I don't remember. Okay. Amazonite. Should you reach out at this time? 7 of Pentacles. It'll happen in the right time. So right now is probably not the right time if you're on this video wondering if you should reach out. If you should reach out, it would feel good. It wouldn't feel like difficult to make the decision. It wouldn't feel like stressful. So yeah, inspiration will strike when it's time to reach out. Whenever whatever you've been trying to grow fully grows, or like during this growth, maybe like a small little tomato pops up and you're like, oh, awesome, like success, like this garden's growing, great, you know. I feel that might be a good time to kind of talk about a newfound achievement or something like that. So if you reach out with from a place where you're feeling very positive and very accomplished, I feel that might be a good time. We get Judgment. This came out in reading number 2. So there will be a time when you learned a lot of things about forgiveness. Learning a lot that once you feel again that the universe is on your side, that you can like say hi to the universe and hang out and stuff with the universe, that might be a really good time as well to reach out. We get Justice. This is another card that goes with this, I feel. So when you feel balanced, when it feels right, go for it. Yeah, reach out. When it feels right and you feel like the sun is out and it's like worn as an amulet and you feel very positive about who you are, that would be a good time. Woo! Yeah. when you feel like all of your dreams have been coming true left and right, that you made your dreams come up and manifest, when you feel really good about yourself, that's once again another good time to reach out. Yeah, and just like honestly, this is like an energy that's still being cleared through. It's like you're working with a lot of pain. So for those of you who chose this reading, you might be going through a lot of pain that's making the work part. You might feel like giving up from time to time. Sometimes you might feel like you just can't go on. You just can't continue this work. But Spirit promises with justice, like you are putting in the necessary steps. And if you have been resting a lot right now, that it's okay. And that if you feel that strike of inspiration of how to move forward, to take up that opportunity once it comes up. You've got to take action when the time is right, when you hear a calling to action. So, yeah. You might be really missing this connection and really wanting to reach out, but Spirit's kind of saying, is this person who you need to help yourself out of this situation? Or can you get yourself out of this situation with enough patience and like work and self-love and self-fulfillment that you can find? And like, it's very painful. This is like growing pains. You've got to like go through the energies of pain right now to come out on top of this very fulfilled and very positively. So if you're not feeling very positive right now, Spirit says that's okay. Your time that the sun will shine on you is going to come. Ooh, the time of generosity, of equal give and receive is coming. Where what you have to give, the people will truly appreciate what you're giving, and like their appreciation, you will feel it, and it'll fuel you to continue working and continue doing what you're doing. So don't lose sight that a lot of people are benefiting from your generosity in the future and right now. And don't lose sight that that you deserve to be compensated for that, so that you can continue to do that. It's like you have this like this scale that always manifests money. This is like a money tree in your hand. Because of that, it's just like you are growing all this fruit and you're able to like share it. You're able to share your food with others. You're able to share your time because you keep growing time and food and abundance and everything. Then a final message is the Page of Swords. Yeah, so if you're wondering, how will I know when I'm like healed enough to reach out, when you feel good enough? It's when you reborn. It's when you become resurrected. You'll know that you've resurrected, and that you'll feel like revitalized and ready to take action. So those are the messages I get for reading number 3. With this in mind, let's kind of look into the situation just to see how they feel about you, you feel about them, just to kind of see if this is vibing with you guys. So how they feel about you. They also feel like the distance and the time. They got 7 of Pentacles as well. So you're matching, you're mirroring. You both feel this pain. You both feel similar in a lot of ways in the physical world around right now. And then how you feel about them. 6 of Swords. You might be feeling like you found the clarity to move forward and think more positive thoughts. And you're going to bring those you care about with you. And it's kind of like feeling like it's like you miss them, but you're going to move on and be happy, so that your chances of coming together, if that happens, that it happens, and that if it doesn't, that you can at least still be happy. So you're trying to prepare to be happy whether or not this person is in your life. And then how else they feel about you. It does feel like they are. So yours, you might be feeling more helpless about this connect, more like, who knows, if anything's gonna grow, right? For them, they're like waiting on something to grow so that they can like, poof, like plop it out there and give it to you. So I think you're waiting for things to grow. They are waiting for things to grow. You're maybe more not feeling super hopeful about things growing at first, and then maybe now you are. And then for them, they're waiting for things to grow, and they are feeling very hopeful about it. I hope that made sense. Basically, you're both Seven of Pentacles, but mirrored in different ways, where they seem to be anticipating something to work, and you might be kind of like worried that it's not going to work. But the cards look like this is all going to work out okay. So very specific energy. King of Pentacles, they just got Seven of Pentacles, then the Page of Pentacles, then that grew again into the King of Pentacles. So they feel very strongly about where this is going. And then for you, transformation, that Death card, with being able to move away from those swords, moving away from your old body. You go through this death transformation and become reborn as the Phoenix. So the connective energy with that is the world, a cycle feeling fully complete with this connection. So that's awesome, and I hope this message helped you guys and that they resonated. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me and look into your specific situation, we can totally do that. Just check out the description below. I'm sending so much love and light to you guys, wishing for the best. Have a good November. It may be a difficult one, but I feel it'll get smoother by the end of November. Let's hope for it, you know? So, sending love and light. Peace out, guys.